Hey everybody. Okay, so this is the first time I'm trying this vlogging. Greg Valentino, it was you, buddy. You're the one that got me into this. I never thought I would be so entertained by your stories, and just your personality really comes through, online and in the social media, whatever. And this is, a big deal now. All the people are talking about it at the bodybuilding show. Social media, promote yourself and this and that. I'm more interested in the information aspect of what's being passed. Sometimes, most of the times, it's just vanity bullshit. People talking and showing their muscles and trying to get all big and shit in front of the camera. But for me, it's getting information, secret information that people hoard. They don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell you how to get big. They don't want to tell you how to get ripped, how to win shows, how to put, performances on that sell the show, sell your physique, and entertain the audience and be a performer. I've met everybody in this sport. Everybody in this sport. I worked at Gold's Gym, World Gym. I've been in California, New York, and Miami, all the big cities, all the main cities, all the main bodybuilding cities with the exception of Chicago and with Pittsburgh. Too cold for me, but even New York was a little cold. That's why I ended up moving to Miami. Yeah, if you can read it, it says South Beach. Yes, this is where I call home. I was born in Cali, but I am Miami 305 all the way. If you live there, you would understand. It is paradise, and I can't wait to get back. So I got to pass the time. And Valentino, you've been entertaining me every single morning before I do my cardio. I'm cracking up in the car looking like a lunatic before my cardio, and sometimes even during my cardio, your vlogs, and just your personality, I click. I understand you. I too, natural bodybuilder forever, dissing and hating on all the roiders that are walking around all jacked up. You see them come in the gym. You see them join. I was the guy in the front desk, oh, you'd like to join Joel's gym? I'm going to sell you the membership. I used to sell it like, you can be at this Joe Schmo, whatever, 24-hour, whatever, Bally's, whatever, whoever the cookie cutter gym is. I would say you can have them, like Kmart, or you can go to Gold's, which was a long time ago, back in the 80s, was Macy's. They had a gold card, Macy's card, which looked like the Gold Gym card. Anyway, I sold a lot of memberships to a lot of people, and I saw them blow the fuck up right before my very eyes. They would go into the toolage of one of the guru, trainer, ex-bodybuilder, whatever in the gym. A few months later, bam. I'm like, God damn it. I don't want to do that shit. I've had my experience with drugs in high school, been there, done that, recovered, if you know what I mean. I am recovered, and not recovering, recovered. So I don't want to go back to that shit. I don't want to go back to drugs. So I hit it and hit it. I've been hitting it since the 80s. Gaining slowly, 2 pounds, 3 pounds a year. Started into my 160s, then 170, 80, whatever. Back then, in the 80s, late 80s, we're working at Gold's Gym here in Fresno, California. Yeah, the desert, in the middle of nowhere. It's like a little spawn of the Gold's Venice, like a little, piece of it came into the valley. So I got to meet a lot of bodybuilders, a lot of pro athletes, wrestlers. I met, Superfly Snuka and, Hulk Hogan and people like that, Flex Wheeler always trained at that gym. All these, I got, see who else. We had Titus was in there before he went to jail. Shit, man, I'm telling you, there was just everybody. Right now, it's early morning. I can't think about who everybody. I'll run a list, but I'll have pictures. Better yet, I got boxes of pictures of pros working out, me shaking their hands and drinking protein shakes, and in gyms and openings, grand openings, and backstage bodybuilding shows. Boxes, thousands of pictures that I thought were worthless. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe now. Social media and camera phones. Yeah. You can't fake a Polaroid. You can't fake old school chemical print. You can look at it real good, expert. Oh, this is a real picture. Yes, I know. I knew all those guys. Most of them are dead. A lot of them are dead. Well, actually, most of them are dead. They're old. They died. They just died. So this is all the way back 1993. I mean, I have been diligently into this sport. Not only competing in it, but training people for it. Reading all about it. I had the biggest, Bob Bonham could be my witness to this, the biggest bodybuilding magazine collection on earth. I had thousands, every subscription. Muscle and Fitness, Flex, Muscular Development, Iron Man. I had all the magazines, every single one. Subscriptions with my name, whatever address, it was in California, then New Jersey, then New York. Whatever the address, this flowed with my magazine subscriptions until I finally, in Miami, just got too busy training too many people that I couldn't even read them anymore. I only have so much time to take a shit. I don't have a magazine rack that's big enough. I gave a lot to Bob Bonham, as a matter of fact. Anyways, I know the sport. Okay, I compete in the sport. I'm an old fuck. I'm 51 now, over 50, and I still do this shit. But I have to, because if I don't, I'm a fat ass. I gain way too much weight. I have to do this sport. It's a necessity. Okay, I want to do good at it. I don't want to suck at it, but I don't want to be a pro, especially now. Hell no. I don't have the fucking money to buy all new wardrobe for the pants. I don't want to wear 40-inch, 38-inch. Fuck that. I'm not fat. I never got into the sport to be fat. As a matter of fact, I used to be fat. So I used the sport. In the initially beginning, I used the sport to not be fat. It works great. Diet. Hire a trainer. Get shredded. Do a show. Get all this attention. Different women. The level of women, the beauty of the women that like this. I had no clue. I used to be a rocker back in high school. Heavy metal, all that shit. And then I got into cars. I fell in love with the cars. Got the car bug, and I turned into a car guy. Still am, by the way. That's what I do for a profession. Painter, restorer, builder, fabricator. Cars. Muscle cars. American muscle cars. Muscle cars for a muscle man. It makes sense. I'm a builder. I just always have been a builder. Also, I've always been someone who thought to give back. Arnold is right. You need to give back. Giving back is the whole ball of wax. If you take and take and take and take, it's for me. And don't give back. I mean, you don't help people. You don't, give a handout to include, I should say, your knowledge and your experience and your love and passion for the sport. You are a waste. Sorry, the fucking camera fucked up. You are a waste in the sport. You're not contributing to the sport. No. People ask me, who's the best bodybuilder? Arnold. Arnold he's a fantastic person. He's a fantastic motivator and speaker and actor, and he just has so much inner power. Doesn't matter what he did. He could have been an astronaut. Whatever he does, he's going to do well. So he's out of the equation because he's him. He's very different than everyone else. But if you're going to just talk about bodybuilders that started in the sport, did the sport, whatever they did in the sport, they're out of the sport, and now what they're doing for the sport. Okay, that's what I consider success. Lifetime. I don't look at shit like this. I look at shit like this. Wow. Look what this guy's done in his life. Okay? I'm talking about people like Frank Zane, Dorian Yates. Oh, he's done with bodybuilding. No, he's not. He's just started, because there's the phase where you do it and then the phase where you teach it. Those that can't do, teach. Whoever said that's a fucking dickhead, moron, fucking. Those that do well, teach well. Okay? It's something you just take in, use, and give back. That's the way the world works. Okay? This is what I want to do. And this is what I think Greg is doing. Even though he's trying to be sneaky, Valentino, you momo. You're trying to be sneaky. Just let your personality just consume the entire conversation, which works, by the way. It got me. But you have a message. When you gave yourself away, when you put those your little Greg Valentino sayings, I used a couple of those on the internet. They're good. That's what I want to do. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm not want to. This is what I'm going to do. And if you're interested in me, I guess subscribe or whatever. I don't even know how it works, man. I really don't. This is the first time. But I'm going to give it a try. And if you like what you see, then, I'll give you more. I got boxes and boxes up here. of information and anecdotes and stories and just all kinds of shit, man, that I think might be entertaining, especially for somebody who doesn't know anything about bodybuilding and wants to know the truth without being bullshitted, okay, without being sold. You know, what are you selling me? Like Kai Green always says, what are you going to sell me? What are you going to sell me? I ain't selling shit. I'm just trying to entertain, trying to pull people in, trying to give back. Because I think I have a lot inside. Thank you, Razor Rob. And I'll tell you what Razor stands for later. Okay, that's going to be an issue later. You'll see. There's another Razor. You don't like that shit. Razor Rob, signing off. Thank you. Thank you, Greg and Bob. Take care, bro.